Okay guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about some drugstore recommendations that I have. And first off, we're going to talk about mascara. But one I'm currently using is the Rocket Volume Express. And I love this one. It's very easy to work with, very buildable to get the amount of volume that you want. I also have Rimmel Lash Accelerator Endless Fibres Mascara. I feel like it gives me length that I want. I do combine two different mascaras to get the look that I want for my lashes because I need both length and volume, so that's what I do. And sometimes I mix this in, just depends on the amount of drama that I want. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. This just helps you to really get in there and get to the root of your lashes so that you can really define them and emphasize them. The next eye product I want to talk about is the Undereye Setting Powder by e.l.f. It's a high definition under eye setting powder, and it's in this little cube like this. It is very fine milled, it's very brightening, and it just does the job. It helps to, what you do is you put your concealer on first, and then you put this on with a brush and you just really set it, and it helps to stop any creasing or any breaking up of the concealer throughout the day. So this is a great one because you do want a fine milled powder under your eyes. You don't want any like a face powder because it will cling to those under eye wrinkles, and any fine lines that you have under your eyes, it's going to cling to, and nobody wants that. But this one really does the job. It's very comparable to the Laura Mercier powder, and it's just a great under eye eyeliner. That I have to talk to you about is the Maybelline New York EyeStudio Blackest Black is the color. This is great. It is pigmented. It's a gel liner, and it's long lasting. When I put it on in the morning, I can go out throughout my whole day and it still be on and looking great. I love this one, very pigmented. It dries to a matte black finish, and it's just a great one for all day wear. The next one I have is the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner. It is great for your waterlines, or that's what I like it for, my upper and my lower waterline. When you line your upper waterline, it just makes your lashes look very thick and voluminous at the root. So I love this one for that because it doesn't transfer to my contacts. Next up, I love the L'Oreal 24-Hour Infallible Eyeshadows. They come in these little pots like this. Beautiful metallic finish, very pigmented. I've got three neutral colors here to suggest to you, but I love, and these across the board are equally blendable and pigmented, and there's not one that I do not like. So I have lots. I don't have every color, but I have a lot of them. Is 892 Amber Rush. It is a beautiful coppery rose gold. Is somewhere in the middle of the two to me. I have it on today just at the highlight of my lid, and it makes your eyes appear bigger. I love to do that with any shimmery shadow, just kind of blend it in the middle. So Amber Rush is a great one for that. This is a deeper color in 800 Bottomless Java. It is like it says, it's a dark kind of coffee color. It's a warm tone brown, and it would be a beautiful smoky eye, or to blend it out in that the lower lash line. It would just be beautiful for that. Also, another color I have is a beautiful summer color. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to say beautiful a million times evidently, but that's how I feel about these. These colors are great. I think once you see them, you're going to be like, okay, all right, I get it. I get it. While she said beautiful like 50 times. This is a great pale gold. It's a very yellow gold. The finish is just so smooth and so vibrant. I just really think y'all should try these out. I think the Amber Rush would be great just for every skin tone, every eye color if you wanted to try that out. But these will not disappoint you as far as the formulation and the color and the longevity. They stay a pretty long time too, especially if you're going to layer them on top of a cream base. Or let's talk about some lip liners. I love lip liners. I love them for the staying power. You'll find that I love makeup. Like, once I put it on in the morning, I'm done. I want it to stay. I understand my lipstick's gonna come off, but I want I want my makeup to stay and not budge, and I want it to look great all day. So that's not easy to achieve, but I think I found some products that help with that. So having said that, I love lip liner because it helps my lipstick to stay on even after I drink something or after I eat something. It's gonna help with that staying power of the lipstick. So one of my favorite from the drugstore is from Jordana. Jordana can be found at Walgreens, and they don't have it up with all of the other cosmetic brands. There's the little counter where the perfume and things are, and Jordana is right there. It's usually to the bottom left or right, like here's the cashier, and then it's either on either one of these sides. It is a great formula, and I believe it's the only one that they have. It's the Easyliner retractable pencil for lips. The two colors that I like are Rockin' Rose and Baby Berry. They are both nudes. The Rockin' Rose is this more brownie nude, and the Baby Berry is more of a pink base. I just love this. I've had it I think I've been using it for like 2 years now, and you usually find one of these, if not this other brand, in my purse just for touch-ups throughout the day. So the next one that we have is Rimmel, the Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner. The three colors that I love are 063 Eastend Snob, 045 Epic, and 018 Addiction. I love all three of these. This is Eastend Snob. It's more pink. This is Epic. It is more brown and going to give you more of a dramatic look. And Addiction is more along the lines of my natural lip color. So it just really depends on what I want. Like I said, I throw these in my purse for touch-ups throughout the day, and I love this formula. It's very creamy, and they're both great. Lip gloss from the drugstore, which this can be found at Target, is the NYX Butter Gloss. This one is in Eclair. There are several. Tiramisu is another shade that's really pretty in these. These are gorgeous, pigmented, very comparable to MAC lip glosses. I'm not hating on MAC. I'm not hating on MAC. I love some MAC products, but I feel like when I'm talking about drugstore products, that in order to tell you the quality of these, I need to name some high-end things, and that's what it is. I mean, I love MAC. You want to give me a box of MAC, I'll take it because I love it. But that's just how great these are. So NYX Butter Gloss. Also, the NYX Butter Lipstick. It is beautiful as well. This shade is a peach coral type of shade in Candy Buttons Bonbons. And it is just very pretty for summer and spring. It is not super pigmented, but at the same time, sometimes you just want a soft, feminine look, and that's what these are great for. Very moisturizing if you have dry lips. So yeah, those are some great lip products. So now let's talk about blushes from the drugstore. Milani makes some of my favorite blushes from the drugstore. They're very pigmented, and you just can't go wrong with them. This one is in the shade Coralina, and it is a beautiful, bright coral color. This is great for summer and spring. And on very tan skin, it can just you put it on with a light wash of color, and it is so beautiful. They also make Luminoso, which is a very pretty, soft, peachy pink color that looks great on almost everybody. They also have some deeper shades. They have one that is called, like, I want to say Berrylicious. or something like that would be very beautiful on dark tan skin tones. I'll put that in the description box as well. Just in case my southern accent kind of mask what I'm really trying to say, because in editing and going back and watching my videos, I do see that my southern accent, it doesn't sound like I'm trying to say what I want to say, and it makes me feel like I need a speech therapist or some kind of work because I don't know what to say. And so I'm sorry if my accent gets a little thick at times, and I'll just make it very clear below in the description box. Next up is a Milani blush. These are beautiful. Not only are they great products, but they're beautiful. And you see this beautiful rose imprint. It kind of is like it's sculpted in there. So pretty. And 08T Rose. This one is a little more pinky than the other one. They're going to look the same on this camera because my lighting is messed up. But T Rose is more of a pink shade. This is more of a nude kind of brown natural shade. When I say brown, I just mean like it's an undertone. I don't mean it's literally brown. It is just a very nude color. This one is Romantic Rose. 01 Romantic Rose. I think there's like 3 or 4 of these shades, and this is 08 Tea Rose. So these, the packaging is gorgeous, which sells me because I'm a very visual person. A great bronzer from the drugstore, and this one I find at Target. I was a little scared of it at first because it appears to have a metallic finish. It appears to be very intense. It is by Sonia Kashuk, and I broke mine because I just dropped it on a tile floor. But it has a magnetic closure. It's very nice packaging, and it has like a reptile design on the top, which is really cool. It is in shade 40 Goddess. It's the Chic Luminosity bronzer, and this is my go-to bronzer right now. Milani makes another bronzer that I love, but this is very pretty, and it works on me even in the winter time. Another powder that I love in a compact for touching up throughout the day. You see, I've hit pan on this one. This is probably the second or third that I've had. This is the Advanced Radiance Pressed Powder in 115 Classic Beige. I love this for touch-ups throughout the day. If I tend to get oily, it's going to be around my mouth area or maybe my forehead, and I just like to have this just in case I need some touch-ups. And it's a very pretty powder. It's not very heavy, and it just goes on very smooth. And I love it for setting my foundation and helping my other powder products to blend. Winding up this video. Oh my gosh, this has been the hardest video ever. Winding up this video is concealers and foundations. My concealer and my foundation have to stay. I live in the South, and it is very hot and humid. It is more humid than anything, which makes the hot seem more miserable, I think, is because of the humidity. So, let's talk. Sorry about slamming. I didn't realize how loud that glass is and when you slam until I try to edit another video, so I apologize for that. I'll try to watch out on that. Alright, one of my first favorite concealers from Maybelline is the Fit Me Concealer, and they just come in a package like this. It just says Maybelline New York, and that's it. I have 2 shades here. Now, I think I have all 3 shades, but I've done stage makeup for bodybuilders and also for some pageants. So I like to have several different shades depending on the skin tone of the person that I'm going to work with. And this is 3O Cafe, and this is the darkest that it comes in. Unfortunately, they probably do need a darker one. And this is 15 Fair. These are a great concealer. I've heard time and time again people compare them to the NARS concealer, the I can't think of the name of the Radiant Creamy Concealer or something like that. They say, you know, I think I heard Kathleen Lights say that she really can't tell that much of a difference between them. So these Fit Me are great concealers. I've used them and then I go away from them and I come back and they're just a great go-to concealer. I use this under eye. They're great for blemishes as well. They're not too thick and they're not too thin, and they have great coverage if you do have a blemish to cover that up. One other concealer, Maybelline makes great concealers. The other concealer I have from Maybelline, I have two of my favorite shades here, is the, it always says new. It's like, it's not new. I know it's not new, but it says new on it. Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and they look like this. I'm sure you've seen them before in the drugstore. This color is the brightening. It is very pink and very light. Now, I cannot use this shade in the summertime because my skin gets darker and it is too light under there. But in the wintertime, this is very, very pretty to brighten up your complexion, because sometimes in the winter, especially me, my skin is so light, it just gets kind of dull, and this helps to make it bright and look more awake. This other shade, and this is what I would use for my under eyes in the summertime, is Light Pale. I believe there are two other shades that get darker. You'll have to go check that out for yourself. So my current favorite, love it, get compliments on it all the time, it's what I'm wearing right now. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I am in the shade 103 Natural Buff. Next off, this, my sister-in-law not too long ago reminded me that I love this, and I have been using the Revlon Color Stay. This is the whipped. It also comes in a bottle, just in a liquid form. This is more of a gel consistency, but I have been using Revlon Color Stay since high school. When I first used it, I saw that it lasted through me sweating at a pep rally and a football game, and I was sold on that because I love the coverage. I do have some unevenness in my skin tone on my face, and I love the coverage that it gives. It's not coming off until you take it off. Okay guys, that's it. That is a wrap on this video. Oh my gosh. The struggle has been real. But thank you for watching and for hanging in there with me. Please like and comment and subscribe and all those great things. Comment below and let me know some of your drugstore favorites. Or let me know some video ideas that you would like to see in the future. I have some ideas of my own, but I would really love to hear what you all would like to see me do. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day. I hope you have a great day or great night wherever you are. And thanks for watching. Bye.
Alright, we're gonna do this. Let's do this, okay? Drugstore recommendations. Let's do this. Okay. Pretty sure I did that better the first time. I'm pretty sure I did. Editing this is good. I'm so mad that I cannot know it. You can do it. I got a potty break. I'm gonna break for the potty. I just gotta know that. I gotta know that. It's not like over. And it's probably gonna suck.